We don't like the wall for what it stands for, blocking people. We don't like the wall for what it costs and what it takes money away from.
I'm excited about it. It's unbelievable. It's inspiring.
Now this.
Yes.
We're going to talk about what's going on now.
The whole day has gone on till now, and now we're this.
And now we're this.
Yes.
What is in H.R. 1 and why is it the top priority for House Democrats?
So what's in H.R. 1 is all the things that can make our democracy work again.
Our first bill the Democrats introduced in the House of Representatives, H.R. 1, tries to do something about that, to get dark money, foreign money, big money out of our elections, out of our politics.
It sounds like it's all about making voting easier and fairer, strengthening ethics, and getting big money out of politics.
You got it, perfect.
I created a new subcommittee on diversity. And this subcommittee is going to look at the financial services community and industry, period. All the banks, all of the feds and the Treasury, everything. And we're going to get information about what the makeup of that particular entity is, and whether or not they have African Americans and Latinos and Asians and whites, and whether or not there's real diversity.
We have formed a bipartisan cannabis caucus. If we do our job right, this might be the Congress that legalizes adult use and makes more accessible medical marijuana.
The biggest thing we should be doing is saying too big to fail is too big to exist.
We're pushing the Equality Act, which would ban discrimination in housing, in employment, and public accommodations, regardless of your sexual orientation or your gender identity.
We had a terrible spike in gun violence in this country in the last 12 months. 40,000 people died of gun violence, more than half to suicide, and another 80,000 people are literally wounded, caught in the crossfire. So this is just a monstrous problem that we must do something about. Government must pass legislation to save lives.
We've got to talk about real immigration reform. It's not working the way it should.
If a deal were offered where the DREAM Act could be passed with protection for dreamers, citizenship for dreamers, and protection for their parents, would that be worth agreeing to some funding of a wall?
We don't support a wall, Congressional Hispanic Caucus. Dreamers ask us not to support a wall. They shouldn't be a bargaining chip for a medieval answer to a modern problem. I mean, the wall is a waste of money. You know, it's a racist dog whistle to to his most extreme opponents.
How do you feel about the most diverse Congress ever?
I love it.
This Congress that I'm a part of, it is the gayest Congress in history that we know of.
We went from no women at all among the 18-member congressional delegation in Pennsylvania to 4 women. I'm one of 4, and we're very excited. It was history-making or herstory-making. It is the youngest, most diverse freshman class ever, and I don't think there's a single shrinking violet in the entire group.
And do you have any message for our young audience watching?
Yes. First of all, I want to thank our young audience and our millennials for helping to raise the level of discussion about fairness and justice in this country. And what's happening to them, have gone to college, have worked hard, can't get a loan, can't buy a house, can't look forward to having a family and children anytime in their young years, the way things are going because the economy is not working for them. They are the ones who have raised this message and got us focused on it. And I believe that the input that they're giving is going to help us create the change.
There will be a State of the Union.
Yes.
There may be a government shutdown.
We'll see.
There may be a national emergency.
We hope not.
There may be something entirely else, but whatever it is, I'm sure that you can learn a lot about it at NowThis.